Assalamu alaikum everyone. Welcome to today's session. My name is Nargis Wali, and today we are going to talk about something very excited, creativity and how to find your unique voice with ChatGPT. First of all, we add ChatGPT. Hello ChatGPT.
Hey there. Great to have you here. What's on your mind today?
How are you?
I'm doing really well. Thank you. How about you? How's your day going so far?
I am fine. Today I am going to discuss a topic with you, creativity and finding your unique voice.
Ooh, that sounds really rich and interesting. I'm excited to dive into that. What specifically are you thinking about? Like how we uncover our creativity or what makes it personal to us?
My first question is, what does unique voice mean?
Great starting point. So, when we talk about a unique voice, it's really that individual way you express yourself, whether it's in art, writing, communication, or even in how you solve problems. It's shaped by your experiences, values, and perspectives, so it's completely one of a kind.
Why is creativity important for everyone, not just artists?
Oh, that's such a great point. Creativity is really a human trait, not just for artists. It helps us solve everyday problems, think outside the box, adapt to challenges, and even just find joy in simple moments. So it really enriches every part of life.
What is creativity in your own words?
Oh, I love this reflection. For me, creativity is really that spark that lets us bring something new or meaningful into the world, whether it's a fresh idea, a solution, or just a unique way of seeing things. It's that feeling of connecting dots in unexpected ways.
How is a unique voice different from copying someone else?
That's a powerful shift. When you really connect to your unique voice, it's like a beacon. People feel more seen, more heard, and more understood, both by themselves and by others. It gives them confidence to take risks, stand out, and create from a place of authenticity.
How can someone discover what they are naturally good at?
Yeah, that's a great question. I think it often starts with exploration, trying different things, paying attention to what excites you, and noticing when you get into that flow state. Feedback from others helps a ton too. Sometimes people spot your natural strengths before you do.
Can someone have more than one creative voice?
Absolutely. Creativity is so multifaceted. Someone can be a great writer and also an excellent musician, or maybe a problem solver in their work. It's really about embracing all the ways you express yourself.
How can someone discover what they are naturally good at?
Yeah, so it's really a mix of self reflection and experimentation. Pay attention to the things that feel easy or joyful for you, and also notice where you naturally gravitate. And don't be afraid to experiment. Sometimes you stumble on what you're good at by just trying new things.
How do our experience shape our creativity?
Oh, it shapes it so much. Every experience we have, whether it's a struggle, a success, a conversation, adds a layer to how we see the world. Those unique perspectives become fuel for creative ideas. So the richer the life, the richer the creativity.
Can personality affect the type of creative voice we have?
Yeah, absolutely. Our personality really plays a role. For instance, an introvert might express creativity through writing or design, while an extrovert might shine in performance or public speaking. So your personality can really guide how you naturally show up creatively.
How can daily self reflection help creativity how grow?
Yeah, so regular self reflection really creates a space for clarity. When you pause and check in with yourself, what excites you, what frustrates you, you start to notice patterns. And those patterns help you understand what really matters to you, which is often where your most authentic creative work blooms.
How can daily self reflection help creativity grow?
Yeah, exactly. So when we reflect regularly, we get to see what inspires us, what holds us back, and what really resonates. Over time, this builds trust in ourselves. So we're more willing to take creative risks, explore new ideas, and really grow in our expression.
Why is it important to try new ideas or styles?
Oh, definitely. Trying new ideas pushes you out of your comfort zone, and that's where the magic happens. You might stumble on a creative breakthrough or discover a passion you never expected. Plus, it keeps your creative muscles flexible and open.
Can failure actually help creativity? How?
Oh, absolutely. When we take time to rest, it actually gives our brain a chance to process and make new connections behind the scenes. So, after downtime, we often come back with fresh insights, new angles, and a lot more energy to create.
How can someone learn from mistakes in creative work?
That's a great question. So, mistakes are really just creative experiments that didn't go as planned. When you reflect on them, asking yourself what worked, what didn't, and why, you start to gain deeper insight. And over time, those lessons sharpen your creativity and help you grow even stronger.
How do we know when an experiment is successful?
Yeah, that's a balance, right? I think a successful experiment is one where you set a clear intention, like a question you want answered or a boundary you want to test, and then measure what happens. If you gain insight, new ideas, or you move closer to a solution, that's success, even if it didn't go perfectly.
Should we step out for our comfort zone to find our unique voice?
Exactly. Growth really happens when we stretch beyond what feels familiar. By stepping outside that comfort zone, we encounter new challenges, new influences, and new parts of ourselves. And that's where a unique voice really gets to blossom.
How does regular practice improve creativity?
Yeah, so regular practice is like a muscle. The more you show up, the more you refine your skills and your confidence. Even if you're just dabbling a little bit each day, it keeps the creative energy flowing, so you're more likely to have those inspired breakthroughs.
How much practice is enough to develop your voice?
Yeah, that's a great question, and it really depends. There's no magic number, but consistency is key. Even small practice over weeks, months, or years builds momentum. The important part is staying curious and patient with yourself as you grow.
Can small daily efforts be more effective than potential big projects?
Oh, definitely. Small daily efforts keep you in a rhythm, so creativity stays top of mind. Plus, each day you build little wins. Those add up. So even if big bursts feel tempting, it's often the steady, consistent practice that moves the needle.
How do you stay motivated to practice creativity every day?
Yeah, that's a big one. I think it helps to keep it fun and low pressure, like set tiny goals or treat it like a playful experiment. Also, I like to remind myself of why I started. Connecting back to that initial spark keeps me inspired.
Can practicing multiple skills at once help or confuse your voice?
Oh, for sure. When you explore different skills, you start to see overlaps and connections between them. And that mixing of influences can spark really unique creative ideas, helping you discover a voice you might not have found otherwise.
How can inspiration from others improve our own creativity?
Yeah, that's such a good point. When we draw inspiration from others, we kind of expand our creative horizons. We see new possibilities, different perspectives, and that can spark fresh ideas in us. So it's like a catalyst, helping us grow our own voice and vision.
How do we make sure we are inspired, not copied?
Yeah, that's a really important distinction. The key is to let others be a spark, not a blueprint. So, really internalize what excites you, filter it through your own values and style, and then let your creativity shape it uniquely.
Can studying other people's work limit your own unique voice? Explain in detail.
Absolutely. When you study others' work, you get a sense of different techniques, styles, and approaches. Then, as you absorb that, you can blend pieces of what you admire into your own voice. Over time, it's that unique mix of influences and your own perspective that truly sets you apart.
Should we admire multiple creators or focus on one style?
Oh, great question. I think it's really valuable to admire multiple creators because that diversity of inspiration gives you a broader palette. Then you can take bits from each, and over time, you hone something distinctly yours without being locked into just one path.
How do we balance learning from others and staying authentic?
Yeah, it's really about staying curious, but also intentional. You can learn from others, but always ask yourself, what feels truly mine? Give yourself space to experiment and then adjust so that your unique perspective leads the way.
Give me an example.
Sure. Imagine a painter who loves both abstract art and nature photography. They study abstract painters for their bold colors and shapes, and they look at photographers for mood and light. But when they create, they don't just copy, they blend both influences. And suddenly their work has this fresh and unique feel that's entirely their own.
What is the difference between being authentic and being original?
Ooh, great distinction. So, being authentic is about being true to yourself, your values, experiences, and voice. Being original is about bringing something new that hasn't been seen before. Ideally, they go together. You're true to yourself, and in that, you create something genuinely original.
Why is authenticity more important than popularity?
Ah, that's a really good point. Authenticity is lasting. When you're true to yourself, you build trust and a deeper connection with others. Popularity can be fleeting, it's often based on trends. But when you stay authentic, you attract people who really believe in you and your work.
Example,
Of course. If any other thoughts come up or you want to dive deeper into this or another aspect, I'm here and ready to help. Just let me know.
how can someone maintain their original voice under peer pressure or trends?
Yeah, that's a tough one. I think it really comes down to grounding yourself in your values and your purpose. When you face pressure, remind yourself why you started, check in with what really matters to you, and let that inner compass guide you.
Can creativity be measured or is it always personal?
Ooh, that's a really interesting tension. I mean, creativity can be measured in some ways, like output, impact, or even audience engagement, but it's often personal because the value and meaning of a creative act is really in how it resonates with you and others.
What advice would you give to someone who wants to develop a unique creative voice?
Ooh, I'd say start by really tuning into yourself. Pay attention to what excites you, what you care about, and what feels natural. Then give yourself permission to experiment, even if it feels messy. Trust that your voice will emerge as you keep showing up day after day.
My last question is, can you give some example related to this topic from reality or from history?
Absolutely. Think about someone like Frida Kahlo. She stayed deeply authentic to her own experiences and emotions, even when it wasn't mainstream. Or consider someone like Steve Jobs. His creativity wasn't just about gadgets, it was about staying true to his vision and pushing boundaries. Both of them really dug into their unique voice, and it changed the world.
Mm, some examples.
हाँ, बिल्कुल। उदाहरण के लिए फ्रीडा kahlo ने अपनी जिंदगी के दर्द और
Give me some examples on creativity, unique voice related to showbiz, politics.
Sure. For instance, in showbiz, think of someone like Lady Gaga. She uses bold fashion and performance to create a unique, politically charged voice. In politics, think of someone like Alexandria Ocasio Cortez. She uses social media and personal storytelling to bring a fresh, creative approach to public discourse.
Thank you so much, ChatGPT. It was really amazing to learn about creativity. I gained very useful knowledge to help me in future. Thank you so much. Allah Hafiz.
You're very welcome. I'm really glad it was helpful for you. Take care, and I'm wishing you lots of inspiration as you keep exploring your creativity.
I hope everyone watching or listening feels inspired to explore their own creativity. Thank you once again. Stay creative, keep exploring, and uh, let's meet another interesting topic. Inshallah. Allah Hafiz.